Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta. What ifs. Today I am back with an interesting story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Became Aware of the Fourth Wall? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, shout out to you, where it is to you. Shout out to Cuddlesburg the First, because he is the one who gave me the inspiration for this idea. I was reading his comment. He wanted me to make Kakashi, well, Jinchuriki of a combination of Slade from DC Universe and Wade Wilson, which is basically Deadpool from, both of the universe, and him being the master of Kakashi and training him. But this gave me an idea. Wade Wilson, Deadpool, breaks the fourth wall. And in a comic, I realized that once Charles Xavier, Professor X, go through his mind, he realizes that they are all fiction before he dies. It's coming to that, realizing that their trauma, their sacrifices, their stories all are just fictional and entertainment for others. That is why Deadpool is crazy. And that is what I wanted to do with Naruto universe, seeing how things would work out. So I hope you guys like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Apologia channel as well. And sorry for not uploading there today, but yeah, tomorrow I will. So yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this, because to me it's honestly quite an intriguing idea as well. An interesting one. That is why I'm uploading it. Now without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, 5 years after the Kyubi attack, as we go towards the said village in broad daylight. As we go towards Hiruzen's office, where we see Hiruzen Sarutobi was working as the current Hokage and was just done with the paperwork for now. As being tired, he thought of stretching and getting up and overviewing the village from behind window. I really am exhausted. Might as well go take a break and visit Naruto. It has been some time. As he was imagining this, his gaze went from the village towards the Hokage monument, where on a huge stone wall was carved out faces of the leaders of the said village. As Hiruzen froze and did a double take as his eyes widened, and then facepalmed himself with narrowed eyes, pinching the bridge of his nose. Seriously, what is wrong with this child? As he instantly disappeared in a puff of smoke, appearing atop of the said monument, where we see currently tied on one of the statues here made out of rock was a rope, and dangling down was a child, Naruto Uzumaki, the 5-year-old who had a bucket of paint in his hand and a paintbrush and was currently defacing the Hokage monument. Seriously, Naruto, what do you think you're doing, my dear boy? What? Who is it? It's me, Hiruzen. Oh, Gigi, Hokage-sama, what can I do for you? Naruto, I know it is you. Can you get up? I'm not Naruto. I saw you, my dear boy. As Naruto smiled innocently. So you found me out, huh? Of course I did, my dear boy. You're doing this in broad daylight. So far, none has found me. As Hiruzen pinched the bridge of his nose, of course nobody has. Well, come on up now, instantly. And so, Hiruzen began to see as Naruto was moving upwards. But, as he was doing so, the rope, it grinding against the stone edge, and due to a small stone that was sharp there and was embedded into the stone wall, began to cut through the rope. As suddenly, it snapped, sending Naruto spiraling down to the ground and hitting head first. As Hiruzen, who was in a mood of giving Naruto a piece of his mind, was now rushing down there. Naruto, no! As now we see Naruto was moved to the hospital. As soon as he was done, moved there, the doctors began to work and immediately was able to save him. As after 8 hours of continuous and hard work on Naruto, the doctors came out to inform the Hokage, who was still present there, worried and a little bit guilty because he himself should have done something and fast. Oh, easy, doctor. He is fine. There's nothing and no need to worry about anything, Hokage-sama. The child has sustained some damage and some injuries to the head, but everything aside from that is fine. Is it too much? No, it's not too much. It could cause a little bit of weird behaviorness, but aside from that, I don't see much of a damage. And after it was confirmed, Hiruzen somehow was able to calm his nerves down, thinking that everything would be fine. But what he did not realize was that Naruto would change forever. As now we see Naruto waking up as he looked upwards towards the ceiling and then to the right. Huh? Who the hell are these people? And why are they listening into me and my life? And who is this narrative voice? As now we see, Naruto was confused. Huh? Seriously, what the hell? What is going on here? Said Naruto as suddenly the door bursted open and doctors came inside. Calm down, Naruto. You fell hard on the ground, and because of that you might be feeling something weird, but aside from that, everything is fine. It's all just your imagination. What? I'm hearing a voice narrating as this is going on, said Naruto, countering them. And there are people listening into this. And they're liking? And what the hell does even subscribe mean? How do I even understand this? As Hiruzen arrived. What is he talking about? Said Hiruzen, looking towards Naruto and his condition. You told me that it was not that much serious. It shouldn't be. Calm down, Naruto. It's just your imagination. You fell hard on your head, son. And because of that, this might be happening to you. As Naruto thinking that it is, begin to calm down. I still hear the voice though, but oh well. As now we see, time began to pass by as Naruto was moved into home. And once he arrived there, he tried to sleep, closing his eyes, but he still thought that he could hear the voice though that was narrating. As that is when he went inside his mindscape. Huh? What am I doing here? And I can still hear that voice. Naruto began to walk down straight towards a tunnel and then arrive in front of a huge barred gate behind which two red eyes were just monitoring this. Who are you? I am the Kyubi no Yoko, said the huge Biju there, and I too can hear that voice because I'm sealed within your screwed up head, kid. I do not know what is going on, but it is indeed weird. See? At least someone believes me. I'm not crazy, that means. Who's to say you are or you're not? As after that we see Naruto, having had enough, took the sleeping pills that the doctor gave him and then went to sleep. But as he was doing so, he was not in his world or reality. In fact, he was watching the whole goddamn Naruto Shippuden and even reading the mangas and fan fictions, finding out how he had a fan base who has been overviewing his whole life. And he was in a manga and an anime protagonist, a shonen one at that. And he was glad he was a shonen one because he has seen others as well. And once Naruto woke up, he realized everything. So our world is just that. A fiction. Everything that is going on over here. A parent's sacrifice. All of that is just fiction? Kid, I honestly don't know what to say. You saw that, didn't you, Kurama? Of course I did. If this is real, then as they say, we're breaking the fourth wall. Should I just fall down again and hit my head? No, I don't think so. Man, this is really weird. And so, Naruto, keeping this a secret, began to avoid people altogether. He had been too cautious now after reading the fanfictions, and he did not want to get beaten like the other neglected universe of Naruto's. He was still quite shocked and bummed out about that if he had other siblings and parents alive, that he would have been ignored. As Naruto then sighed, geez, when is this narrative voice gonna end? Making me feel like that I'm being observed again. Heck, I know I am. It's all thanks to you guys that this idiot is just messing up with me. Can you not let me be as the canon intended? He said, looking towards practically no one, as the surrounding people looked towards him like he was going insane, and walked away. Great, now everyone thinks I'm insane. As now we see Hiruzen arrived, because he too was getting worried of Naruto and his distant behavior. Naruto? My dear boy, Yeah, Gigi, what is it? Said Naruto. I wish to speak about it. About my behavior? I know, I'm acting weird. It's just, I have a lot going on in my head. You don't understand. That is why I'm aiming to help Naruto. How about you let Inoichi Yamanaka? No, I'm not letting any Yamanaka or Mindwalker into my head. He's gonna he's gonna see some things that he shouldn't see, honestly, and I'd rather keep it to myself. I don't know how am I sane after finding out about this, but yeah, he might even do something drastic. As now we see, Hiruzen was taken aback by that. What? What do you mean by that? Look, everything in due time, I will be able to tell you, okay? Look, I don't even care about what happened to me anymore. I'm gonna just try my best to be the Naruto that I was supposed to be as the main character of this world. Okay, whatever you say, so Naruto, said Hiruzen, a little bit confused about his main character stuff that he said, but he was agreeing with that. As so now we see Naruto becoming serious and a little bit bored arrived inside the academy after 3 years of torture, as well as continuously hearing this goddamn voice and also observing that the people were viewing him. As Naruto was still thinking and while sleeping, going through the internet, going through the fourth wall, finding out more fictions and fictions creators such as the anime king, the Amagi, and even many more. And then finally meeting Apollo Chia. What the hell is wrong with this guy? More than 1,000 videos and all of them messing up with my life in one way or another. I mean, I kind of wish some of them were true, like the harem one, and me being the only male with the chakra and, having a family and somewhat. But seriously, yeah, me being turned into a woman and being romanticized with you? This guy needs to be blasted with at least 8 to 10 Bijudamas. What is wrong with this world? I'm glad that we're here and fictional. Not real. If we were, we have taught them and those who requested this a lesson. As Naruto was thrown out of this world and back to his reality by a chalk that embedded into his head. Ow, what the hell was that for, Iruka Sensei? You were sleeping in my class again. Now tell me, who was the Hashirama Senju? Said Naruto even before Iruka could finish. How did you answer that? I didn't even ask the question. Geez, you repetitively ask the same question like it's some sort of sorry-ass script. Each and every time. I mean, how in the hell is this even gonna help us in the future? I mean, not like Hashirama-sama from his grave's gonna get up and save us and our asses in the middle of a battle. As there was a heavy silence, and even Iruka was taken aback and bumped out by that. You know what? You're right. Oh my god, you're right. How are they gonna help you? Any of this is gonna help you. I need to think and reevaluate. How about you guys take a day off today, okay? As everyone was going off, we see Sakura witnessing Naruto coming near. Naruto, don't even think about it. You're a waste of space, you know that? Jeez, shut the hell up, you pink-haired buffoon. As everyone halted, because this was getting juicier. What did you say to me? Even in the future, you're gonna stay flat as a board. I'm just quite surprised that Sasuke over here has the guts to marry you. You, my dear boy, I salute you. As for Ino, on the other hand, nice. And Hinata, for God's sake, if you like me, just say it out loud. Even I'm getting bummed out and creeped out by you observing me with your big Bakugan eyes. I know what they can do. Honestly. As Hinata was turning red, as everyone was taken aback by that, Skibata said, what makes you think that you can say that to Hinata and any one of us? Shut up, dog breath. You're as irrelevant as me being in a filler episode. Heck, the whole presence of yours is even lesser than a filler episode. Heck, even Hinata got more screen time, or Sakura got more screen time than you. What does even that mean? It's an insult, said Shino. Jeez, they butchered you badly. You're supposed to be an OP character, Shino. What are you even on about, Naruto? What the hell is wrong with you? As Sasuke then said, pathetic. Jeez, shut up, emo boy. We all know that you're out here and your goal is to take down Sasuke. And you don't even know who is behind the attack. It's Itachi. What do you even mean by that? You don't know my pain. Yeah, I don't know any of your pain, but I do know that you are a pain in the ass. Seriously, grow up. Grow the fuck up. You're becoming the same shit that your brother became. as Naruto walked out, leaving everyone stunned. Did, did Naruto just roasted us and left? Said one of the civilian kids. As even Sasuke was left, shocked and twitching with anger, as Naruto was summoned inside the council chamber the very evening. Alright, what is this about? Said Naruto, already being fed up. As Hiruzen then said, Naruto, my dear boy, I fear about your mental health. You have been acting seriously weird and saying a lot of weird stuff. That is why I am forcefully allowing Inoichi to walk through your mind. You seriously want to do this? Said Naruto, looking directly into the eyes of Inoichi, who could tell if a person was lying or not. I'm telling you, after finding out what I have found, you literally will kill yourself. And if you are capable enough of withholding that information, you might even just give up entirely and be like me. Alright. I think I should be able to take a peek at least. Go on, be my guest, said Naruto with a smirk on his face, and so Inoichi did that. And once he returned, he barfed and was now trembling. I need to take a break. No, heck, I need a vacation. Inoichi, what did you find? Is it the QB? No, the hell you mean QB? Do you know how insignificant we all are? All of us? As Naruto said, see, I told you he's not gonna like what he finds there. What did he find there? Hiruzen, Danzo. You're the silent villain in all of this. What do you mean by that? Orchestrating the Uchiha attack, you being involved with Gigi ordering Itachi killing off the whole Uchiha clan, and in the end Sasuke finding out and killing your ass, and your whole bandages are a cover-up for your Uchiha and Hashirama cell experimentation. As Danzo stepped back, visibly shocked. How do you? No, I mean, this is all a blatant lie. We shouldn't trust him. He's telling the truth, god damn it. He's telling the truth. As Hiruzen said, take off your bandages, Danzo. And so Danzo did, revealing the arm. How did you know? Tell me. And what do you mean he's telling the truth? He's seen the future or something? No. I read the whole script, which we all are following. What do you mean by that, Naruto? Said Hiruzen. I am the protagonist. You all are just side characters in my story. Said Naruto with a smirk. And you all, you who hate me. You're programmed to hate me. And once the time comes and I become your hero and savior, which I have to be, you all will love me. Quite a double standard, I might add. Seriously. I should stop reading fanfictions, which are different from the stories, and there are heck a lot of tons of them. What is he even talking about, Inoichi? Speak to us, goddammit! He's scaring us now. He's right. I saw myself and many of us die in a war that is soon going to happen in a given few years. And he's telling the truth. As Naruto laughed. You see, we all are living in a fictional world. This is an imagination of a man that we live in. As Naruto revealing this shocked everyone, scared the shit out of everyone. And I know the whole script now, which means I can flip it because many of the people in our reality who have seen this world are doing so. What do you mean they have seen this world? Konoha is hidden, nobody knows this. Danzo, this is our dimension, but to the others this is just a televised show. A manga, a book that they read, a story that they just read and move forward with their lives as a form of entertainment. Get that through your thick skull. As much as if you are relevant, everyone detests you. Not even 1,000 users of your picture on my anime list. That is how much irrelevant you are. As Danzo was taken aback by that, because most of the things Naruto was saying was him not even being able to understand. How did this happen, Naruto? How did you become aware of this knowledge? Simple. The day I fell on my head. The day I distanced myself, because it all didn't make sense to me, but once I deep dived in, it all did. All of it did. I I realized. I realized that no matter what I do, I will have to follow the script. So, I don't care. I'm gonna follow it. I'm gonna save you in the end. And I'm gonna try to save some of the people as well that I seem necessary enough to be saved. And that statement shell shocked everyone. As everyone turned towards Inoichi, he's telling the truth, god damn it, I'm telling you. If you don't trust me, send someone else. And so Naruto then said, alright, live with this truth by yourself. I'm done. And so Naruto walked out, leaving everyone shell-shocked and reeling with the reality that their reality in fact was nothing more than a fiction. As time began to pass by, we see Naruto was called to the Hokage office again at the age of 13. Alright, I know what you're gonna say. You have been able to live with it now, right? It's still traumatizing. I still have PTSDs, but I've written down most of the logs that I saw that night. Supposedly now, Mizuki would betray you, and you're supposed to fail. Yeah, he's gonna be Orochimaru's spy. We have arrested him before. Seriously, why? Why would you do that? What do you mean by that, Naruto? I was supposed to learn Shadow Clone Jutsu, but thanks to the memory, now I will not be able to do that because I haven't gotten the scroll. Who says that? Give him the scroll. And so Naruto, opening the scroll, was able to master the jutsu. Then once he did, Naruto saw it. Alright, even if it isn't like going as canon, it might be. Ah shit, said Naruto, suddenly stopping and face-bombing himself. What is it, Naruto? Said Inoichi, his other also wondered. It's a fan fiction. It's a fan fiction. One of those idiots who make this sort of stuff is doing this. What does this mean? What it means here is, Genius Danzo, that we are fucked. Astronomically fucked. Because he can take this story's direction anywhere, God knows where. So you mean to say the knowledge that we have, it's meaningless? Yes, not entirely true, but yes, it's meaningless. We know still the threats such as the Akatsuki as well as Orochimaru and later on Madara and Kage Otsutsuki and the Utsuzukis. They're still relevant, but aside from that, I don't know where this is gonna go. As Naruto then began to scratch his head and arrived back at home. I can still hear you, goddamn voice. Just tell me where this is going. Patience. As Naruto banged his head against the wall, because that is what he heard in return from the voice. As time passed, Naruto was getting grumpier because everything was going as in canon. Yet he was now realizing that this was a fiction, and Kurama himself was scared. I don't want to turn into a chick and fall in love with your kid. That would be the weirdest thing. Jeez, Kurama, you don't have to say that. One more good thing that came out of this situation was that Naruto and Kurama had now a good bond. A bond that shared trauma as well as quite a lot of baggage because of them realizing that they lived in the world that is fiction. As now we see, Orochimaru was soon going to attack. Naruto returned and went straight towards the Hokage office. Well, it's official, Orochimaru is gonna attack soon. So we stay vigilant. And Naruto was able to save Igao's boyfriend as well as capture Orochimaru before it even began. And now Naruto arrived in the investigation room. Look, I'll get straight to the point, Orochimaru. We're living in a fictional simulated world that is written as a form of a story. I am able to see through that. And before you ask how, why, everyone here knows that this is the proof. I have shown it to them. Inoichi is a proof of that. He's telling the truth. As Orochimaru was taken aback by that. And next thing, I know what you want, and that is immortality. I'll give you that, but only in one condition. Stop at a Tensei and never give it to the Akatsuki. Because if Zetsu and Tobi, which is Obito, have this, we're all screwed. How do you know so much of that? I know about the Moon Eye plan as well. About them gathering all the Bijus just to revive the Ten-Tail Husk, only to find out that they have been betrayed by Zetsu. What? What do you mean by that? How are you all okay with this? Or do you all know about this? As now even Orochimaru was scared. If this kid was blabbering out about this and him being a fictional story character, before telling him this, it all was making sense. Think about it. Tell me one thing and one thing clearly. Who was your family? What is your heritage? Do you know them? As Orochimaru remains silent. Have you ever tried to find them? No, because that is how you were written. supposed to be a villain, then turn into an ally later on. After the death of Jiraiya, as well as for the time being, close to that Tsunade. That was your turning point. And in the future, you will be able to have your own family. The real thing that you want. A son. And I become the seventh. As Orochimaru was left reeling and scratching his head, if you're telling the truth, that means that all of this that we're doing, it doesn't make any sense. Not one bit. What do you want me to do? I want you to arrange a meeting between me and the Akatsukis. Are you insane, Naruto? Said Hiruzen. Look, if I speak to them and show them the truth, they would have to believe me. And that is when they will realize just how screwed up we all are. What are you trying to achieve? I'm just trying to make sure that we defect. We are no longer anybody's puppets. We are breaking the fourth wall and taking control away from their pen imagination, building our own story now. As Ninetales agreed with that, and so that is what they did. A meeting was arranged and Orochimaru stood with Naruto. As Pain arrived, Nagato, as Pain was taken aback by that. I have to speak with you and the others, the rest, especially Tobi and Zetsu. Alright. How do you know it was me? I also know about Yahiko, Konan, and your past, of how Yahiko sacrificed himself and gave his will to you two. That should have not been known. How? I'll reveal everything to you once we arrive there. And once everyone was gathered, Naruto then called out Obito. Obito, drop the mask, please. I want to speak to the real you. As Obito did that, shocking everyone. And I want you to contact Kaguya. As Zetsu literally flinched. How do you know so much about this? Look, as much as bad as this sounds, we have to talk. I know you can still talk to her somehow, right? You're her will after all. What do you mean by that? I don't know what he's talking about. Look, Zetsu, there's no point in hiding. I know whose will you are and what you have been doing. If I reveal every one of them, is gonna turn on you and kill you. Just get her in touch with me. I'll speak the rest. I know you can do that. And so Zetsu closed his eyes, and once it opened, it revealed Byakugan. What do you wish to speak of? Said a feminine voice. I know you can see through memories. And you as well, Nagato. Go on ahead and see. See what I have found. And so that is what they did. And once both of them returned, both Kaguya as well as Nagato were shocked. Nagato was on the ground panting heavily while Kaguya took a step back, literally shocked. It has to be a lie. What did you two find out? They found out that our world is a fiction, written in a way that is meant to be entertaining for the masses that watch us. What do you mean by that? Our trauma, our everything, it's just a... Yes, it's form of an entertainment for them. Your trauma, especially Obito. People see you as a broken hero. And you as well, Nagato, Konan. The people who deserved a second chance. That is what I'm giving you all. What Rin would have wanted. How do you know so much? Is telling the truth. I've seen it myself. Our whole clan, it's all foolish. It doesn't make any sense anymore. The 10 tails rising against Otsutsuki's? No, we wouldn't allow that to happen. Then stop. Live and let live in peace. If there is no war, there is nothing, then we would all live in peace. I would also go to the other nations and tell them this, because I know they would be able to see through it and would tell if I'm lying or not. And once they're convinced, I'm gonna convince the whole god elemental nation if I have to make sure there is peace everywhere. Because that is the end goal of the whole goddamn story. As Obito then listened to the whole explanation of Nagato, as everything was revealed to them, they were literally grabbing their heads and were traumatized. Our whole lives, our trauma, our sacrifice, it was all for naught. for some entertainment? Yes. We're done. We're not playing the puppets anymore. As all of them begin to leave, and so did Naruto. His next initiative was to make the others aware. And once others began to go aware, they all realized that he was speaking the truth. And the kicker was that Kurama was able to convince the other Jinchurikis as well. Easily, because their brother wouldn't lie to them. And once the whole world was convinced, they flipped the script on us. On everyone. Because they didn't follow the rules. They abandoned it. And they were now living in peace. Screwing up the story altogether. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my Apollo Uchiha channel as well. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.